Hi everyone. So this is my 2013 spring favorites. I haven't done a favorites in a while just because I felt like I haven't really felt too strongly about anything. And I guess I was saving it all up because I have a whole bunch to share with you today. I did record this once before and it was so long. So I'm gonna try to keep it a little bit shorter and not go on and on and on about everything. So if you're interested to see what I've been liking lately, then stick with me. So I'm gonna get the kind of boring stuff out of the way first with skincare. This is a product that I picked up originally about 2 years ago when we were on vacation. Apparently I decided I needed a new skin moisturizer. I don't remember why that came about, but okay. It's the Garnier Moisture Rescue Refreshing Gel Cream. And this is the original bottle that jar that I bought in Alaska. What's an Alaskan face moisturizer? Yeah. And I just finished this up recently and I liked it so much that I bought a new one, which is quite unusual for me. What I really like is the scent. It's very fresh and kind of refreshing. It's got kind of a cucumber aloe type scent. The texture is kind of a gel cream. I mean, it's not fully like hair gel, but it is a gel type. One thing I would note is that I do believe it has a fair amount of alcohol in it, which may contribute to the nice cooling effect it gives on your face. It doesn't seem to irritate my face, but it may irritate your face. And yeah, it just works well with my skin. It doesn't seem to aggravate my acne, so that is a win, and I just really enjoy using that at night. Next thing up is this Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration. This was like all the buzz. It's kind of funny how these things happen. Last summer, it was new then, and my bottle doesn't look as pretty as it did before. It used to be all these ribbons. But this is SPF 30 and it's just a body moisturizer with SPF. And now that we're in summer again, and since I'm home now, I'm spending more time sitting by windows, and I want to make sure that I have SPF on my exposed body every day, just because some of the UV is blocked by glass, but I think it's the UVA, something like 50% does get through the glass. So I'm not in direct sunlight all day, but I am getting a lot more sun exposure, most likely through those windows than I was before. So what I really like about this is that the scent makes it so I don't mind putting on lotion in the morning. Normally I would not put lotion on if I could get away with it. But this I'll put on my arms and legs without a problem. And yeah, it just has a nice kind of Hawaiian tropical scent to it, and I find it very pleasurable. So I've been really enjoying this and happy to wear my SPF daily because of this. This is MAC brush cleanser, or brush cleaner. I'm not sure which one it is. Anyway, I had put this into a little travel spray bottle a long time ago, and it's just so that I can do spot cleaning for my brushes. And I've forced myself to get into this habit of spot cleaning every brush every day after I use it, so that when I do those deep cleanings once a week or so, it's a lot less work. It's not a big deal. For my eye brushes, I feel like I can get them pretty clean. I don't mind the scent of it. It can take a really strong pigment out of a white goat hair brush without much of a problem. I just spray, a few sprays of this onto a tissue and then just clean. I can usually get all my eye brushes cleaned with just a few sprays, and then for each face brush I am spot cleaning, I'll do a couple sprays. And I just feel like it keeps my brushes in so much better shape, so much cleaner. It makes the deep cleaning so much less painful because they aren't super gunked up. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying kind of the product that has gotten me into a better habit with keeping my brushes clean on a daily basis. Nail polish, I did have to take this off because it was chipping so badly, but I can insert a picture or two of this. It's the Sally Hansen Lustre Shine in Copperhead, and this is of that kind of duochrome line. So in the bottle it looks like it's a copper with a green shimmer. If you are in kind of a low light setting, like right now when I'm looking at it, I can see a purple flash, but it doesn't seem to show up on camera. It's a strange color because I feel like the green I never really see. The purple is only like in low natural lighting, and something I don't really see in the bottle is in low yellow light, like in an incandescent light. I feel like it might be the green, but it shifts around the edges to look like a darker brown, which to me kind of looks like the MAC temperature rising packaging. That collection is packaging. I don't know, I just find it to be such a pretty color. I got this with a $4 off coupon. One thing I would note is that this is a very expensive polish for the drugstore. You're only getting 10 milliliters, which 0.33 fluid ounces, and it's something like $8 something, I think, even at Target. So I would definitely watch out for coupons and sales if you're interested in this, because it is a small bottle and the price is quite high, but it's such a pretty color. Okay, so the rest is makeup. My favorite part of any favorites video. I have lots of liners this time. So something that I never really call out, but that I use on a daily basis almost, would be these Urban Decay liners. And these I think were in a Naked travel kit set of liners, and I had gotten this, it was on Look maybe when I got it. It was at a discount. It was at a pretty large discount, and it came with, I think Zero came with it. I do like all of the browns that it came with. So I like to tightline almost daily, basically. And another thing I like to do when I'm doing kind of a lazy look is just line my upper lash line and a little bit on the lower line and just smudge it out. And these are great for that. So this set came with Demolition, Bourbon, Underground, and Stray Dog. So it's just a nice collection of brown, taupe, you know, kind of dark brown. Some are metallic, some are shimmery, some are matte. It's just a really good solid set of liners that I really enjoy. So next liner would be this Revlon ColorStay Liquid Eye Pen. This is a felt tip style marker. It is very pigmented and it doesn't dry up between eyes. I have had a lot of problems with these marker style pens where you do one eye and then you go to do the other eye and it's just the pigmentation isn't the same and it's not good. But I've never had that problem with this one. It doesn't flake, it doesn't peel, it doesn't fade on me. It is not water resistant, so it will run if water gets on it, but I don't have issues with that on my upper lash line, so that's not a problem. And also because of that kind of sharp point, I am able to get in between the lashes and do kind of a little touch up for tight lining that wasn't done perfectly, where I have kind of a gap between my mascara and the tight line, and there might be a little bit of kind of bare skin showing, and just kind of really easy to go in and fill in those little gaps. So I really like this liner for it. You know, I'm not great at liquid liner, but this one I feel like if I do want to do a, you know, winged liner look, which I find quite tricky, this does work out pretty well for me. So overall I'm very happy with it, and it's nice to enjoy a liquid liner for once. Last eyeliner is this Rimmel ScandalEyes waterproof Kohl, and it is in Nude. And this one I know has been talked up all over the place on YouTube, and I know some people have had a hard time finding it, though I've been pretty lucky. I have seen it in stock at Ulta, Target, and Walgreens, I believe. So it is out there, at least in my location. Maybe people are less desperate to get it up here. It is a little bit dark for me to use on the waterline, but I still find it's quite brightening. And what I like about this is the staying power is really good. I find it surprisingly long-lasting. Things usually just like I'll have a little bit of stuff around my at my lashes, but all the stuff that's kind of actually on that inner rim will just dissolve within, you know, half an hour. But I could say about 3/4 to a half of my waterline will stay actually lined with this after 6 hours, 8 hours. I mean, that's crazy. So, and because it is, you know, a natural color, it's a little bit less obvious when it wears away. So altogether, I've just been really happy with it, and I've worn it on my waterline probably 9 out of 10 days since I've gotten it. So been enjoying this. And last liner is a lip liner, which is kind of surprising. This one is from Vincent Longo, and it's the Duo Lip Pencil, and the side that I like is Spring Rose. And it is what I'm wearing on my lips today. What I like is the color. It's a very kind of rosy pink. It's not too dark. It has a sheen. It's kind of like a warm pink sheen. And even though I'm not a fan of lip pencils in general, I've just been really liking this. Just liking the color. It goes on pretty easy, and I can just put this over a lip balm and then maybe put a little bit more balm on top, and I feel like I'm good to go. Maybelline Great Lash in dark brown. I've been really enjoying this mascara. It's such a basic, but I don't know, it's just been working for my lashes lately. It's not the color that I love about this because I feel like it looks the same as black, but I like that it's wet but not too wet. I can build it up if I want to. I don't get a lot of clumps. If I do, I can work them out with the wand. I don't need to get out a lash comb. And it's also super easy to use on my lower lashes, and I'm less likely to kind of smudge up my lower lash line or get clumps in my lower lash line, which are problems that I typically have. So really been enjoying this. The price is great, under $5 at Target. It's good stuff. Under my eyes, I've been really liking the Bobbi Brown Corrector in Light Bisque. I had gotten this at a CCO, a cosmetics company store actually, quite a while ago, but just hadn't been using it for some reason. And I really like that it works well with the dryness under my eyes, which has kind of come back in full force, and it's quite brightening. It's a lighter color on that kind of peachy scale, and it seems to do a really good job of just lifting my under eyes and just working well with the skin texture under there. So I've been really enjoying it, and I'm happy that I'm using it again, and I'm even happier that I got it at a discount. I'm just so surprised that they would carry such a popular product of theirs at a CCO, but I'm not going to complain because that's awesome. Last thing up would be the Maybelline Color Tattoos from the Summer Limited Edition collection. I feel like these have kind of gotten a bad rap, you know, as being really sheer and patchy and this and that, and I would say that for sure they should have been marketed as being sheer because they are not the same kind of level of color payoff that the regular color tattoos give. But still, they're a cream shadow, they're duochromes, and I feel like they are workable. You know, I can get what I want out of them. So I've been really enjoying them. I would say my least favorite is between Shady Shores and Cool Crush. I do like both of these, but I have a little bit of a trouble getting the kind of green duochrome out of Shady Shores to come off very well. And the Cool Crush, the duochrome is just not as obvious. It has really good color payoff, I think, for the color that it is, which is just kind of like a super frosty lavender. But I do still like both of these and wear both of these, but they're not, you know, my favorites. My favorite favorites would be Waves of White And this is a white base that it has in low light. I think it will turn kind of a pink, but in general what you're going to see is a blue. And I have a couple shadows that are similar to this, and I don't have one that goes this kind of blue color. So I love these types of shadows, and I really enjoy wearing this one on the inner corner. It can have a very dramatic kind of flash when you pack it on in the inner corner. And my absolute favorite for sure is the Seashore Frosts. And this one is a sheer blue base with a kind of warm peachy shimmer, and it's just so pretty. I think it looks so good on the lid. And with this one, I'm able to layer it to get about 2 layers to kind of build up intensity. I would say 1 layer is a little bit sheer, quite sheer. So is 2 layers, but I feel like it's a lot more noticeable. You know, if I can see it even on my kind of junky cell phone pictures, then I think that it's not a super subtle duochrome. And it's just gorgeous, so I love it. I would definitely recommend it if you can find it. So I have a lot of these products on my face, so I'm just going to zoom in so you can take a look. So on my lower waterline, I have the ScandalEyes waterproof Kohl in Nude from Rimmel. On my upper tight line, I have the Urban Decay 24/7 Pencil in Demolition. On my lashes, I have the Maybelline Great Lash in Dark Brown. And as far as my eyeshadow goes, on my lids, I obviously have the best Seashore Frosts. And on my brow bone, I have Waves of White. A lot of times I would use this on the inner corner, but I was just trying to mix things up a bit so you can kind of see that blue shimmer. In my crease, and also on my lower half of my lower lash line, on the outer half of my lower lash line, and in my crease, I have Shady Shores. So this is just really kind of showing up as a little bit of warmth to counteract some of the coolness. And I would say that the only time I can really get that green to show up, the duochrome, is if I put a couple layers, and also if I layer it over something else. And then I have Cool Crush in my inner corners. And like I mentioned before, I do have that Vincent Longo lip pencil in Spring Rose on my lips. So that is it for my spring favorites for 2013. Let me know what you've been loving lately, if you've tried any of these products that I have been loving, and did you like them, did you not like them? I would love to hear from you, and I hope you are having a wonderful week, and I will definitely be seeing you soon.